Audience, please rise. Girl Scouts attention. Color Guards advance. Color Guard post the colors. Please join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color Guard dismissed. Girl Scouts dismissed.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So you don't. Okay, anyway, so thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate it. Our weather was kind of a little iffy, but we've got a decent amount of people here. So I'm going to have our mayor, Steve Leifson, talk to us for just a minute, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Wreaths of America, how it got started, and why we do it. And then I am going to take each level and ask them to put a wreath at the bottom of the statue for each of the different branches of the military. So when we get to that part, I will let you know. Okay, here's our mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for all coming out on this nice, warm morning. It's great for joining us here. This is right now across the country, there's probably 1,100 memorial ceremonies going on just like this one. We're proud to be Americans and live in our society that we do. We're made up of people from all walks of life, you know, and the freedoms we enjoy today came with a price. You know, lying before us in these cemeteries throughout the nation are men and women who laid down their lives so we can have the freedoms that we enjoy. We can worship as we feel. We can raise our children to believe the way we believe. We can travel anywhere in the country without permission. You know, we can vote for whoever we want in government. You know, we have the right to pursue whatever things that we want. We can be whatever we want to be in this country. You know, the United States of America was founded on the ideas of freedom, justice, equality. Our nation stands as a shining beacon of liberty and freedom to the world. We thank all those who gave their lives to keep us free, and we shall not forget you. Today, many of you here are veterans of wars, conflicts of America, and had to fight to protect the innocent and the oppressed. This nation has always been the first to stand up for freedom of the people around the world. Many of you here today have answered that call and served your country well, and we're here to thank you. We're proud, we are honored to know you. There are many men and women serving today in all branches of the military, here at home and in places far away, and some places we've never heard of. These men and women are part of the best trained, best equipped force in the world. We honor them and their families for the sacrifices they've made each day to keep our country safe from terrorism, hatred, and injustice. Quoting our 40th United States President Ronald Reagan, he said, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free. Today we show a united front of gratitude, respect across the United States of America as we remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and teach our children the value of freedom. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you need to leave to go do your thing, you can.
Well,
It's up to you.
I appreciate that. Doing the shop with the cops.
Yes.
Okay.
Our mayor's going because he's got to finish the shop with a cop today. So let me tell you a little bit about Wreaths of America. It was started by Morrill and Karen Worcester, and they are actually in Maine. They own a company called the Worcester Wreath Company, and every year they make wreaths, and they make tons and tons of them because they have lots of orders. Well, in 1992, they had a surplus of wreaths, and so they went to Arlington National Cemetery and they asked if they could place the wreaths at the tombs that were there. And that's how Wreaths of America got started. And I think it's a wonderful program. Many of you don't know, but I'm an Army brat. My dad was World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. And my family's from New Hampshire. I wanted to go back to New Hampshire and put a wreath on my dad's grave, but you know what? It's Christmas time, and they've got 4 feet of snow. So I called and arranged this with these people here. So, just a second, let me find my notes. My hands are cold, that's my problem. Oh my goodness. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call each level up. They're going to come and take a wreath and a flag, and you're going to come put it on the feet, okay? And then we will have a closing flag ceremony. Then the American Legion will play taps, and we will have a 21-gun salute. Okay, so let's start with the daisies. Can I have all the daisies come up here, please? There you go. Carry that over. No, just the one. Thank you, daisies. That was wonderful. Okay, can I have my brownies come up, please? Can I have all my juniors come up, please? Okay, can I have my cadets come up, please? I need to have 11 girls come stand up here with me for a minute. 11 volunteers. And I'm not picking on anybody, you can all do it. Now you notice each of these girls is holding a branch of a wreath. Each of these 10 pieces represent something in all the wreaths that are made. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about each one of them. Number one is our faith, their faith in God. Number one. Number two is love, their love for one another. Number three, strength, their strength, ethic, and work character. Number four, honesty, their honesty and integrity. Five, humility, their humility, selflessness, and modesty. Number six, ambitions, their ambitions and aspirations. Number seven, optimism, the optimism for America. Number nine is concern for the future. Number 10, for their pride in their duties. And finally, number 10, hopes or dreams, hopes and dreams. Their hopes and dreams that didn't always come true, but left them with no regrets. The last is the bow that goes on the wreaths. So each wreath that is bought from Worcester Wreath Company has 10 different pieces to it, and each one means something different. And I thought that was kind of an interesting thing to let everybody know about. The wreaths are made from evergreen, and what evergreen symbolizes is loyalty, endurance, and longevity. The red bow equals sacrifice. The forest scent equals purity and simplicity, and the circle shape represents all of eternity. Can I go ahead and sit down, please? Oh, you can take it off if you want it. We're good.
Honor guard, and up, towards arms. Ready, aim. Fire one. Fire two. Fire three. Towards arms. Bugler. Raising arms. Order, arms. Ready, ready.
Shake it off on the...
Honor guard, and hook. Towards arms.